Monster name, Golden Devil Ant Monster level, level 21 Commander Monster grade, excellent monster attribute, Gold Monster weakness, 1. Its joints are not protected by its shell. 2. It hates odors that cause irritations. Han Shao is lucky. As the saying goes, the poor rely on mutation and the rich rely on technology. It's very hard to train a familiar up to commander tier just through talent alone. If monster trainers don't come from a good background or don't have the necessary resources, they won't be able to acquire the items needed to speed up a familiar's growth. But why does the system show its name as Golden Devil Ant? Now that I think about it, what exactly is the naming system based on? It has even shown me names that don't exist on any books or data. It's as if it has precognition abilities. Okay, our airplanes are here. Everyone, get ready. We're about to depart. Base city of Jiangnan, they actually mobilized a large group of people for a test, even using military planes to transport them. Hey, what do you know? They're the best and brightest out of thousands of candidates. The military region definitely needs to protect these geniuses. Are these the other candidates in the exam? There are a lot of people, close to 200. Almost every type of familiar is present. Oh? A familiar made of granite? That's rare. SU monster name, vine-covered rock monster monster level, 23 monster grade, normal monster attribute, rock monster condition, healthy shy monster weakness, 1, shadow type monsters. 2, it's afraid of having its picture taken. Please don't take pictures. Since all the candidates have arrived, we will give out the consent letters. In order to participate in the second round, you must sign in order to acknowledge the possibility of dying. The location of this test will be far away from the city. Even with your emergency flares, there's still a 10% mortality rate in this examination. This isn't a joke. The estimated mortality rate takes your commander tier familiars into consideration. Think carefully, young people. You guys need to be responsible for your own future. Thanks. 4. Candidates participating violators will be disqualified. 5. Your life is your own responsibility, but in the event of death, you will be made a martyr, and 1,000 Alliance credit will be paid as compensation to your fan. 1,000 Alliance credits? That's not even a small amount for big companies. Looks like this exam is really very dangerous. The second round of the examination uses a point system. Within the forest of Sun Mountain, there are a lot of target pillars set up. Destroying these pillars and killing monsters will grant you points. The competitive pressure is high this time. Since everyone has looked at the consent letters and been given the details of the second round of the exam, I'll now announce some information about the third round. We will choose the top 12 candidates with the highest points to take part in the third round. The third round is said to exceed the boundaries of the Monster Trainer College entrance examinations. It even has its own name, the Alliance's Strongest Youth Monster Trainer General Assembly. Those who perform well, including your familiars, will be bestowed a title. Also, the last round of the competition will be broadcasted live globally. The battles between your familiars will be shown to everyone around the world. A universally recognized title. So cool. Push. So 8th grader. T/N, 8th grader syndrome, a term used to describe early teens who have convinced themselves that they have hidden knowledge or secret powers. However, I should think about it more. A title with the word king would be nice. After all, there are so many titles that suit me. Sun Mountain Forest entrance. Attention all candidates, attention all candidates. The second round of the examination will now begin. You will officially start in 20 minutes. Head in the direction indicated by the helicopter's searchlights and reach the target destination within the time limit. Let's go. Stripey. Luckily, I have the shifting constellations technique. If I didn't, I'd be cut open by all these branches from the speed we're going at. Hey! Slow down. Slow down, you. Hmm? Monster name, stellar white pig monster level, 25 monster grade, perfect monster condition, healthy disgusted you don't have to go so fast. Hey! There's no prize for first place, so slow down. Disgusted? Usually, the trainer is the dominant one in the trainer-familiar relationship. However, there are exceptional cases when it's reversed, especially if the trainer has a weak personality. Even so, getting despised by a pig is a bit sad. All the best. Pig riding boy. All the best? Why would he wish me that? This guy must be a nut job. Now we have a candidate from Yinjing district. His registered familiar is a fire-type bird type. Relax, Xiaoping will appear soon. Now we have a candidate from Chang'an City. Oh, he has 4 registered familiars, and he's also Chang'an City's top scorer. He's one of the popular candidates for the top 12. Flamey, eat up. Diz. Eat more so you can become stronger. Then you can follow in the footsteps of your master. Groink oink. What an irritable pig. All right, time's up. Candidates who haven't reached yet are disqualified. Before you all enter Sun Mountain, I have a few things to say. Right past the entrance we have placed field combat backpacks with compressed biscuits, canned food, and bottled water inside. It'll guarantee you an additional hour of survival in emergency situations. Each person may only take one. There were a total of 197 candidates for the second round examination. In the end, 150 of you signed the agreement. I'm pleased. This is a higher percentage than expected. It seems there aren't many cowards among you. I know some of you have had the experience of surviving in the wild and are proficient in doing so, whereas some of you have rarely been outside the city. But no matter which type you are, you all have to remember that this forest is going to be completely different than what you imagined. So my best advice for you all is to survive. Only by surviving can you get a high score. All right. Let's go. Everyone, welcome to this special program. Through the tracking device on each candidate, we're able to see their exact location. Hey, that's Duan Wu. The Duan Wu from Daidu's Dragon in the Clouds. I thought he disliked taking part in these kind of programs. What? Is he famous? The powerhouses in Daidu are usually older and Duan Wu is among the few young powerhouses there. He has quite the reputation. T/N, Daidu is a place where many strong monster trainers gather. In order to get the highest number of points, we can clearly see that most of the candidates have gone to the center of the forest. The point pillars are all basically situated within the center region of it. As of now, the participant with the highest score is Jun Moi. The first place candidate is a girl. This is most definitely unexpected. What are your thoughts, Mr. Duan Wu? Not bad. I believe this species of snake is a black anaconda. This black anaconda's scales are shine and its body is well built, so its grade should be rather high. It seems like it's been raised well. From a battle perspective, this black anaconda must have fought in many battles as it seems very strong in combat. I'm asking you about the trainer, not the familiar. What's there to say about a big black snake? The audience wants to see a cold beauty. Mr. Duan Wu's analysis is spot on as always. A professional indeed. They say Dragon in the Clouds Duan Wu is known to be hopelessly single and his display today truly lives up to that reputation. He seems to have an innate ability to stay single. All right. Since we've seen who's in first place, let's look at the candidate who's currently in last place. Please divert your attention to the screen. Oh? This candidate seems rather cautious. He has chosen high ground. Perhaps he's making some preparations? Let's ask the cameraman to zoom in a little. This teenager seems to be really zen. This is just laziness. If this is how you respond, we probably won't see you next episode. What is he preparing? Salted fish third form flipping of the salted fish? T/N, a salted fish is a metaphor for a corpse or a person who has no intention of doing anything. Salted fish third form, flipping of the salted fish means that the person is so lazy that the only thing they're willing to do is to roll over change positions. Lying down like this is really comfy. The outer areas of the forest shouldn't be too dangerous now. We should also head over. Into the woods we go. In the depths of Sun Mountain Forest. Silly, throw away those red-banded silver leaves we just picked. This blue-light golden rainflower is worth more than one alliance credit. We need to be prudent and thrifty. Master. Is that one of those fabled point pillars? Material name, white earth sandstone. Material uses, can be used on earth-type and sand-type monsters. Can be used in small amounts to improve stomach health. Other uses, has the ability to attract monsters. Destroying the pillar will give me points, but what do I do about this? Monster name, Ghostwood Vine. Monster level, 22. Commander tier. Monster grade, normal. Monster attribute, poison. Wood type. Monster weakness, fire type. This Ghostwood Vine hasn't moved an inch. Is it pretending to be a normal vine? It sure looks like one. Interesting. Since you seem to like acting so much, I'll give you a chance to earn a Golden Horse Award. Disease, fire. An experienced hunter must remain patient. Just a moment longer. An elite hunter must remain calm. I can't endure it any longer. It's too hot. Dummy. When hunting prey, it seems like the Ghostwood Vine will use its vines to envelop the enemy and then use its knife-like leaves to lacerate the enemy until it either bleeds to death or its bones and organs are crushed by the pressure. But you're unlucky to have encountered Dummy. For this level of vines to cut through Dummy's tough bones, it's no different than using sandpaper to polish an object. Disease, finish this up quickly. I didn't expect such an easy victory. But again, despite it being a commander tier, it was just recently promoted. It didn't have any chance to fight back against Dummy and Disease. You shocked me, fool. I was helping you. All right, Dummy. Crush it. Beep. Congratulations on destroying a point pillar. You've received 150 points. Current points, 199 points. Come give me a hand. There must be a monster core in its body. Let's search thoroughly. Since that fight was so intense, we don't know where the monster core is. It's valuable, you know. Candidate Joe eliminated. Candidate Joe eliminated. This is the 4th eliminated candidate so far. Are the monsters in Sun Mountain that vicious? Or is it not because of a monster? We're late. He's already dead. What do we do about his familiar? Let's take it back and give it to his family along with the boy's body. It even punctured through his specially made protective glasses. There's so much smoke. Did a battle take place? Monster name, Giant Monarch Scorpion. Monster level, 21. Are the other candidates here for the remains? The rules didn't state that candidates weren't allowed to battle each other during the test, but since it didn't say it's prohibited, I shouldn't put my guard down. Damn, you're quick to snatch this point pillar. Consider yourself lucky. Next time, the kind of scorpions, will be the one to surge victory. Just as the mountains stay lush and the water keeps flowing, we're bound to meet again someday in the future. Few. Luckily, he has 8th grader syndrome, T/N, 8th grader syndrome. A term used to describe early teens who have convinced themselves that they have hidden knowledge or secret powers. Looks like there's no conflict between these two candidates. This examination doesn't actually prohibit fighting between the candidates, but it's definitely not a good thing. It's actually realistic this way. This isn't a fighting match. They won't be stepping into a ring for one-on-one fights. The real wilderness is crueler. It's bloodthirsty. In the wilderness, killing and looting are common occurrences. After killing a person, one could simply dump the body anywhere in the wild. There wouldn't be a scrap PF bone that would remain the next day. It's not an important base city with cameras installed. It's a place with no rules to protect you. In order to obtain treasures, precious monster parts, or even the offspring of powerful monsters, murder is quite common. In the depths of Sun Mountain Forest is this the smell of something rotting. Also, it's too quiet here. How weird. Guys, keep a lookout for any suspicious movements while you're collecting materials. It's a unicorn rabbit. False alarm, guys. Fuck. Fall back. I can't see the monster's attribute just from a segment of its limb. I'll need to see much more of the monster before I can tell. Since it's hiding in the dark, I can't see it, but it can see me. This isn't the time to act tough. We still lack long-range offense attacks. Otherwise, we could probe the monster and get a look at it. I would be able to know its attributes and weaknesses. We wouldn't have to take such a passive approach. The distance between us now is about 40 to 50 meters. We're almost. Not good. Whoa. Dizzy. It suffered such a heavy blow even with the elemental barrier skill. Stripey. Use your spider silk. Let's go. Special Ops Unit Headquarters, we can't let this corpse mutation dream insect continue anymore. It has already killed one monster trainer. It knows that the trainer has a weaker defense than the familiars, so it's attacking the trainer first. White Rose is currently 5 kilometers away from the target location. She should arrive just in time for the rescue. Good. One person already died at the hands of this monster. If we have more fatalities, don't you think those guys are crazy? They said to be prepared for the possibility of death and that it's a more realistic experience and training for our cadets. Now that someone actually died, they're more anxious than anyone else. Ha, Captain. Haven't they always been like this? This isn't the first time. But Captain, isn't he behaving a bit too cowardly? This isn't cowardice, it's strategy. Knowing when to advance and retreat, understanding when to give and take, those are the most important factors for a successful individual. Every great general has lost a battle. Even if he were to think he's invincible, he'd eventually lose because of his own arrogance. Haha, you're right, Captain. But how would he know if he could beat it or not after such a brief encounter? Oh, no. Monster name, Dreamstick Insect Corpse Type Mutation Monster Level, 35 Monster Grade, Excellent Monster Ability, Body Hardening LV2 Monster Attribute, 1, Wood Type 2. Corpse Type Monster Weakness, 1, Fire Type 2. Metal Type 3. Within the center region of its abdomen, there's a white spot that's the size of a rice grain. Attacking this white spot can cause fatal damage to the Dreamstick insect. Oh my God. Just locating its weak spot will cost me my life. I should just forget about fighting it and run. Stripey. Run. Master, run. We're not running anymore. We'll finish it off today. Its abdomen has a white spot that's the size of a rice grain. That's its weak spot. The Dreamstick insect's main method of attack is to use its extendable spear-like limbs to impale enemies, but against a monster like Dummy with no flesh and blood, it'll have a hard time. This is bad. Although the Dreamstick insect won't be able to deal any fatal injuries to Dummy. As of now, Dummy's stuck because of its limbs and can't pull back to launch any attacks. No. Dummy isn't stuck. It's afraid that the enemy would attack us if we retreat. Dummy, dodge it. Don't force yourself. We're already at a safe distance. Counter it. You can beat it. Try to find its weak spot first. Dizzy, I won't allow you to bully my friends. In the sky above Sun Mountain Forest. Kid, don't die yet. Dizzy. Crawl up its abdomen. Disease. Disease. Dummy. We need to quickly get out of this stalemate. Although the dreamstick insect looks bleak and bloody because it has lost an eye, it hasn't actually sustained any major injuries. Its combat power is still above ours. Stripey, Disease, and Dummy have all suffered injuries of varying degrees. What should I do? Disease. Try to hit its white spot with electricity. Shit. We almost had it. But it was effective. Dummy will distract it. Disease. Hit it again. I've arrived at the scene. Do I engage or stand by and observe? Exterminate? Roger that. This is? Monster name, Light Albatross Monster Level, Level 38. It's the military. A Level 38 Light Albatross? It flew away just like that? Well, it's fine. If we had continued to fight, we would have been completely annihilated. Luckily, White Rose was fast enough. This kid isn't bad. If I'm not wrong, those two familiars are both Commander Tier. To own two Commander Tier familiars at this stage is quite rare. But trying to defeat that dreamstick insect with those two Commander Tier familiars is still too difficult. Captain, why did you let White Rose exterminate it? Based on initial instructions, we were not allowed to interfere until we received the emergency signal. A candidate has died after all. The higher-ups need to make sure the number of monster trainers doesn't drastically dwindle. This was a mistake. Having good results in a match doesn't mean they can perform well in a real fight in the forest. They're still too inexperienced. Sun Mountain Forest 500. The wounds have already started to heal? Familiars sure have great vitality. Not to mention how tender its flesh is. It looks just like the meat of a fish. Want eat? I treat you as my big brother and you want to eat my leg. After eat, flesh grow quickly. Even after suffering such a severe injury, Disease still doesn't forget to eat. To think it wants to eat Stripey's leg, just who did it take after? If you want to eat, then eat. Why are you guys looking at me? Candidate Panfong eliminated. Candidate Panfong eliminated. Another candidate got eliminated. Come on, we should first find some food for Stripey. We'll decide what to do next once it sheds its skin and regenerates its leg. Not a lot of candidates have been eliminated today. Looks like to get the highest score, we just need to survive the longest. There's actually quite a number of point pillars scattered around the outer edge of the forest. Since everyone is rushing towards the center of the forest, no one will fight me for them, so destroying the ones along the outer edge of the forest will be sufficient enough. Moreover, you guys need rest to heal your injuries. We should be careful. Let's fight the monsters along the outer edge of the forest as practice for now. This roaring wind mountain beast has both wind and earth attributes, and its body is filled with vibrant energy. After eating it and the skin-shedding process, Stripey's level should increase to 20. Ellen, it's a pity I didn't have enough time to train Stripey. Although it has good defense compared to familiars of the same level, it was powerless against a Commander Tier familiar. Its skin has started hardening. The skin-shedding process should be complete tomorrow. Sleep well. You guys have worked hard today. Monster condition, healthy. Excited monster level, level 20. Nice. Stripey has completely healed and its leg has regrown too. Now that Stripey's level has reached 20, it's only one step away from Commander Tier. Once Stripey reaches Commander Tier, I'll have 3 Commander Tier familiars, and with Stripey's defense and crowd control, it'll able be to fill the roles that the team is lacking in. Let's go. Let's find more point pillars. Chio Wu Meep. Huh? Why do these frogs look so familiar? Monster name, blue-skinned frog monster level, level 8 monster grade, normal monster condition, healthy happy monster hobby, sunbathing in peace monster weakness, 1, electric 2. Hates noise. Their names are similar too. Don't tell me it's a cousin of the green-skinned frog. I knew it. Why did the data not show this disgusting hobby of theirs? Has this bad habit of spitting become part of the nature of the blue-skinned frogs as well? Does everyone still remember the person behind the flipping salted fish emoticon pack? This examinee has yet to be eliminated. Let us check his current ranking, shall we? That salted fish monster trainer actually managed to make it to rank 15? Gaopeng 15 rank 1765 score 161712. That's not a bad ranking. Currently, only 121 examinees are left in the Sun Mountain Forest. The top 15 includes the scores of those who have been eliminated. The requirement for getting to the third round of the exam is to be ranked in the top 12. He's very close right now. He certainly has a chance. Gaopeng. Let's hope this examinee can successfully make it to rank 12 just like Mr. Een said. Next, let us take a look at the other higher ranking examinee. As we can see, Jun Moi is ranked second. Oh! Jun Moi acquired another 40 points. Seems like most examinee gained most of their points from killing monsters instead of destroying point pillars. The exam has ended. All scores will cease to accumulate and will be tallied. All examinee are asked to move to a safe zone and await transportation. It's over. We can finally rest now. Although we hadn't found many point pillars over the last few days, thanks to Stripey succeeding in being promoted to the Commander tier, we were able to kill several Commander tier monsters. We gained quite a lot of points as well as many rare materials. Do one's best and leave the rest to destiny. I've done my best. Regardless of the result, I won't feel any regret. Gaopeng 11 rank 4396 score. A hotel in the base city of Jiangnan. Didn't I tell you to try your best to get into the top 12? If you can participate in the Alliance Youth Monster Trainer General Assembly, it will help you grow and develop in the future. I tried my best. It's not like you didn't see my performance on TV. Dad, why don't you look through your contacts and see if you can find a way? Ridiculous. How do you expect me to get you into such a large-scale General Assembly? You really think your father is almighty? Oh, when will you start living up to my expectations? Right now, a lot of eyes are watching me. The moment I make a single mistake, they will pounce on me like hungry dogs and tear me apart. Forget it. Give me some time to think. You better keep a low profile over the next few days. Don't fucking hang out with those rubbish friends of yours. If I see you hanging out with them again, I will seriously break your good-for-nothing legs. The Youth Monster Trainer General Assembly will be held in 3 months? It's been delayed? The performance of the monster trainer candidates was unsatisfactory, so the government has decided to give us 3 months to grow. Now the age limit is 20 years and 3 months, 00. What is this? They're so sloppy. Is this to avoid people turning 20 years old right before the assembly because of the delay? Gaopeng. I've been looking for you for a long time. Want to get dinner? We're all from Chang'an here. We should have a get-together. Let's have dinner together. Look, even Jun Moi, who never smiles, agrees to it. Ha ha ha, I'll join, so let go of me first. Let's go. I know a good seafood restaurant nearby. Mr. Gao, can we talk for a bit? Huh. The password is 6 6s. Inside, there's around 1 million Alliance credits. Regardless of the outcome of our conversation, this is the payment for taking up your time. Didn't think my time was worth this much money. There's a cafe over there. Wait a minute. My familiar has always been cowardly ever since it was young. I have to pat its head every night. Otherwise, it cannot sleep. Look, it's here looking for me because it couldn't sleep. Quite cautious, but that's a good thing. One should always be cautious no matter what they are doing. Um, in truth, the reason I came here today is to make a deal with you, Mr. Gao. Oh? What deal? Someone is willing to give you a huge sum of money. In exchange, you will withdraw from the Alliance's strongest youth monster trainer competition. This sum is definitely larger than the reward given to the one who will rank first in the competition. To show my sincerity, I'll disclose some insider information to you. Based on the information that I've received, a monster trainer from the May District made a contract with a Lord-tier familiar. Basically, he's the favorite for winning the competition. This means even if you participated in the Youth Monster Trainer competition, there's basically no chance for you to claim first place. Please give it some thought, Mr. Gao. I'm just a poor orphan who lost his parents. What's there to be wary of? To think your employer is willing to pay such a high price looks like they really love their child. So, shall we discuss the details? Sorry. Rather than money, I want to have the chance to enter a higher stage. What do you mean, Mr. Gao? Please give it some more thought. Don't you like money? This is an enormous amount. Was I too tactful? I refuse. Then. That's really a pity. Enjoy your coffee. It's on me. What did he say? He rejected the offer. The kid has quite the character. Money doesn't work on him. I'm coming. You guys eat first. I resolve problems through negotiation, but my client isn't someone who resolves things through words. That kid is still too young. Only after experiencing a few more difficulties will he understand the cruelty of the real world. Well, either way, this doesn't concern me. After all, I'm just a lowly messenger. Huh? Where is everyone? Huh? When did they appear? Over here too. Shit. I didn't think I would need to use my trump card this soon. Shit, just who set me up? I suggest you stop struggling, Mr. Zhang. Your familiar is already in our hands. We mean you no harm. Please cooperate. I can't get in touch with my familiar. It didn't even get the chance to warn me. Looks like I'm in deep trouble today. Someone wants to meet you. Fine. I'll see who it is. You're Mr. Zhang, correct? Sorry to take up your precious time. This card has 5 million Alliance credits on it. The password is 6 fives. Think of it as compensation for your time. I would like to know what you said to that innocent and naive child just now. Ahaha, I just had a little talk with him. I wanted to ask him to quit the Alliance's strongest youth monster trainer competition. Innocent? Naive? These people are here for Gaopeng. Their relationship isn't ordinary either. According to my research, the boy doesn't have any notable background, so how is he related to someone of such status? How did the boy answer? He declined it. He said he didn't want to miss an opportunity to expand his horizons. Who is he? Just who the hell is he? Wait. Could it be? L. So what is your next step? I don't want to hear any lies, and I'm sure your sister doesn't want to hear that her brother is a liar either. That would set a bad example for the children. Brother. Xiaoxian, why are you here? That grandpa said he could help me see you. You're always busy and you don't come home. I haven't seen you in a long time. That grandpa also asked me to play a game with him to prevent you from discovering me, and as long as I could do that, he would buy me 5 ice creams. Brother, I'll give you all of my ice cream, so please don't be angry. It's just that I've missed you. Your brother won't be angry at you. Cute little princess, I have to talk to your brother for a while, so why don't you go inside and have some ice cream? Yes, brother won't be angry. Be a good girl, Xian. Okay. My sister is innocent. She knows nothing. What do you want to know? I will tell you everything. I just had a talk with Gaopeng. I haven't done anything to him. That's why you're still standing here and talking to me. How about you work for me? You're not going to kill me? No matter where they come from, as long as they're people, they have value. Killing them is the simplest, but also the most wasteful method. Why don't you continue? So that's what happened, Mr. G. The mayor of the base city of Jinling, Han Yuanming, when I received information that someone was investigating Xiaopeng, I always assumed it was something big. To think it would be for such a reason. Chairman G, should we get rid of Han Yuanming? No, leave Han Yuanming for Xiaopeng to handle himself. This incident occurred because of him, so he'll be the one to end it. It'll give him a sense of accomplishment. However, there's one thing that I agree with. Xiaopeng taking part in this competition is really a waste of his time. Huh? It's been 4 years since we last met, huh? Just who is behind all of this? Whatever. I'll think about it tomorrow. Since I rejected their offer, they will definitely move on to their next plan. I'll worry about it when the time comes. So fast? Who is it? It's not good for a young man to constantly oversleep. Beep. This voice? Long time no see, Xiaopeng. Grandpa. I haven't seen you in years. You've grown taller. Grandpa saw your performance during the competition. You did great, you were smart and courageous. Actually, I wasn't strong enough. I could only scout for point pillars on the periphery. Being able to preserve oneself is the greatest success. There is nothing to be ashamed of. You're just like your grandpa. When Grandpa first started the Southern Sky Group, I also took a step back on certain matters. But Grandpa is back now. As long as Grandpa is here, no one will ever bully you. Then, about the group, is there anything I can help you with? I have a lot of experience in training familiars. Only a few minor characters are still struggling, and they can't do any harm to the group. Let's talk about something else. Someone tried to make you withdraw from the competition. The mayor of Jinling Bay City, Han Mingyuan. I know you refused him, but he has more than one way to disqualify you from the competition. Asking you was just him showing you courtesy before the war. The mayor, that's a bit troublesome. What kind of war? First, he'll ruin your reputation. He'll find a girl who'll invite you to a meal. After you and the girl finish the meal, some things will happen, and then she'll accuse you of raping her. Then, they'll spread rumors, and you, a good child with no background, will never be able to defend yourself against such rumors. When enough people believe them, the rumors will become the truth, and they will stick with you for the rest of your life. I hope that you can avenge yourself. Grandpa will help you with all his might. Actually, it's good to have this as motivation to push yourself. Okay. Thanks, Grandpa. I'll remember. Remember Grandpa's words? Or remember this person? He. All right, now for the main topic. I hope that you are willing to give up on the Alliance Youth Monster Trainer General Assembly. Sure, I'll contact the organizer tomorrow. Oh? Grandpa is making you give up such a big opportunity and you're not going to object? I'm sure Grandpa has his reasons. I'll listen to what you have to say first. Little rascal. You know that it has only been 3 years since the cataclysm, so the gap between individuals isn't actually that big. Age does not bring anyone any advantages. Whether a person is 30, 40, or 50 years old, everyone is standing on the same starting line. Xiaopeng, do you know why you must go and seek the title of the strongest youth monster trainer? Isn't it better to remove the word youth? The strongest monster trainer? Yes, the strongest monster trainer. It's a different era, an era for the ambitious. Although the Alliance controls the overall situation right now, it's only temporary. One day a conflict will arise. Grandpa, what you're saying is, tell me, if a person could command familiars to destroy mountains and hills, to stir up rivers and oceans, would he still be satisfied with normality? Would he be satisfied with his current position? A human's greed is always proportional to their capabilities. I can't imagine what the future will be like when such a day arrives. So, strive to make yourself stronger. Participating in this kind of competition will only waste your time. A man should be more ambitious. Grandpa, I have a question. When such a day arrives, there'll be strong people who will be willing to maintain order, but there'll also exist a bunch of people who want to destroy the order. Grandpa, then, do you wish to maintain the order or? Silly child, of course I'll protect you. Grandpa knows that deep in your heart, you're not happy about withdrawing from the competition, so how about this? In 3 months, when the competition starts, I'll recommend that you participate in the competition as a judge. A judge? I can help you fight for this spot, but whether you get it will depend on you. You will have to work hard the next 3 months. Participating in this sort of competition is indeed pointless, but to take part as a judge is interesting. When the competition starts, the participants will be very happy to see a former competitor as their judge. Chang'an Bay City Airport Lobby. I'm finally home, but is a place without family still considered home? After settling some matters here, I'll be heading straight over to Yuzhou. It'll be better to apply to Yuzhou University. I have the system, so which university I go to doesn't really matter. Although I can't really help Grandpa, it's better to stay close to the elderly. Xiao Gao, you're back from Jiangnan? Are you free? There's something I need your help with. It's something good. Sure, Director Feng. I have some business to attend to at the association anyway. Oh, I already left the Monster Breeder Association. Why did you leave the Monster Breeder Association, Director Feng? The organization has changed. It's no longer the Monster Breeder Association that I loved working for. The Monster Breeder Association is now a subsidiary of the Monster Trainer League, but the Monster Trainer League, alas, let's not talk about it. I'm working for the military right now. There's a lot to be done. Are you interested? I can't pay you much for it, but I can make up for it with rare materials. Feel free to get straight to the point, Director Feng. If it's within my abilities, I'll do my best to help. Then I'll get straight to the point. You've probably heard of the stuntwoman-eating earthworms migrating over from the Dali Desert, right? Recently, a monster hunting squad discovered that within the colony, a commander-tier stuntwoman-eating earthworm is about to evolve to Lord tier. The military is preparing to capture a stuntwoman-eating earthworm on the brink of reaching Lord tier. Don't worry, we won't be taking part in the battle between Lord tier monsters. All we'll do is prevent other monsters from interfering while the stuntwoman-eating earthworm is in the midst of evolving. Hey! Dali Desert already has a Lord-tier desert ruler. Although the Dali Desert has gotten bigger since the cataclysm, it's definitely not big enough to house 2 Lord-tier monsters. When the time comes, a huge battle will erupt. Seems like the Chang'an military is preparing to reap the spoils of this battle. Hugh? I'm not talking about you. Why come to me? Aren't there much stronger trainers within the military? Well, this plan was proposed by me, but the upper brass of the military didn't like it, so I can only rely on my own connections. But don't worry, there shouldn't be too much danger. I also have a few military trainers on my side, and if the plan goes well in the end, the Golden Deity itself will personally lend us a hand. Seems like you're not doing so well since joining the military, ha ha ha. Alright, when will the earthworm be evolving? So you agree? It should be within the next 2 days. I owe you one, so feel free to come to me if you ever need my help. Of course I should join in on the fun. Then I'll be waiting for your notice. A battle of this level is way beyond my capabilities. If I go, all I can do is watch. But if I want to become stronger, I'll have to observe a fight between the strong and expand my horizons. The strongest monster trainer, huh? Wait! What is this fat penguin? This cry? F Flamey? Chang'an outskirts, it's not very far. We haven't threaded into the dark ember forest yet. This part is still considered as the periphery. Any further in and we will be in the territory of the Lord of the Dark Ember. The Lord has always had a bad temper. It'd be bad to provoke it. So Sister Tang Tang had such a strong familiar. Monster name, Shadow plural monster level, 39 monster grade, perfect monster ability, hardened skin LV2 special characteristic, Shadow assassin effect 1, passive effect, when it is silent and still, it will perfectly blend in with its surroundings, matching both color and body temperature to its surroundings effect 2, passive effect. Its special skin allows it to absorb sound as well as vibrations, allowing it to move silently and remain almost undetectable. Its attributes look frightening. Now I finally understand why Grandpa sent Sister Tang Tang to me. In contrast to the helpers Director Fong brought, this guy introduced himself as Li Qing. His familiars are a level 24 thorny ironhide boar and a level 21 poison-blooded green snake. And this is Qin Yi, with a familiar that's a level 27 flaming bird. They're on a different level. Wait, Li Qing, Qin Yi, Zhong? Wordplay? It's here. We shouldn't head in any further. Right before a breakthrough in a level is when a monster is most cautious. We must not provoke it. This many? In fact, we might not need to do anything in the end. These stuntwoman-eating earthworms will naturally protect their leader. Is the Lord of the Dark Ember's actual name Lord of the Dark Ember? No, we call it that because it's currently occupying the entire Dark Ember forest. After all, not all Lord-tier monsters have a territory. For instance, if that desert ruler were to occupy the Dali Desert for a long enough period of time, maybe we'd start calling it Lord of the Dali instead. Everyone, be careful. There will definitely be monsters that'll use this opportunity to launch sneak attacks. Huh? Director Fong. Something's coming. Whoa. What a huge rooster. Haha, chickens eat earthworms. This soon-to-be Lord-tier Shatuamanman eating earthworm is just too tempting for it. Look, Xiao Gao. By relying on its inborn nature, the five-colored golden rooster can easily bypass the earthworm's defense. Where are the earthworms? Where are the fat, juicy earthworms? Haha. Ahem, the earthworms can dig underground. The commander-tier stunt woman man-eating earthworm should be hiding underground while it's promoting, so it's normal to not be able to find it. Xiao Gao, you have talent, but you still have so much you need to learn. You're an elite of the monster breeder industry. I will be caught if I act too experienced. Look, Xiao Gao. Once the earthworms worked together, the chicken couldn't escape even if it wanted to. This chicken really sucks at combat. To relax, this is just the beginning. Shoo! A big one's coming. Monster name, horrifying violent female spider monster level, 40.5 monster attribute, rock monster weakness, 1, wood type 2. Septic bloodberry 3. Platinum radish tendril monster ability, spider silk strengthening LV2 toughened skin LV1. These stats are a bit familiar. This female spider is probably the same one that Lu Lin and the others fought when they led a crusade against the net of the brutal gray devil spiders. If I recall correctly, it failed and many people died. But they managed to interrupt the female spider's promotion, so it's a deformed, half-promoted Lord tier. That's right. The military thought it'd be killed by the Lord of the Dark Ember. To think it's still alive, how thoughtless of me. Let's try our best to stall for time. Are you serious? Although it's a deformed, half-promoted Lord tier, it's still a Lord tier nonetheless. You want us to go against it? No, maybe we still have a chance after all? We can take action, but the price is the horrifying violent female spider. Huh? We just need to stop that female spider. Defeating it might be a bit too difficult for our level. All right, Xiao Pang and I shall attack the spider. The rest of you stay alert and prevent other monsters from interfering. Xiao Pang's sister has a familiar with a rare camouflaging ability. In the military, whoever is lucky enough to get a hold of this kind of familiar will immediately be given priority training. This lady isn't some ordinary person. Sister Tang Tang, let Dummy help you. All right, then stand behind me, Xiao Peng. Be alert of your surroundings. Then we'll also. You'll only mess things up. Ah, you can't be this biased, Sister Tang. Go, softy. Test that spider out. Its claws are very sharp, but it isn't enough. They're only flesh wounds, it didn't injure any of its organs. We can't go on like this. Although the female spider can't harm Softy, we're unable to launch any effective attacks on it either. Dummy, use the blood thread heart. It's losing effectiveness so soon, battling a monster of a higher tier is pushing it. We'll just stall it for as long as we can. An earthquake? Could it be? The promotion is a success. This one is different from the female spider. Monster name, Stuntwoman Eating Earthworm Lord Monster Level, 41 Monster Grade, Excellent Monster Attribute, Earth Monster Weakness, Fire Type. This is a real Lord tier monster. Ah, why must you duke it out with the spider? This spider is a pseudo-lord that underwent a failed evolution. Its potential is practically zero. You should go and have a good talk with the desert ruler instead. Only that way can the military reap the spoils. It's digging? Oh, so it wanted to escape through the tunnel. The female spider caused the tunnel to collapse in its rage. Now, she has lost all traces of the giant earthworm. That's right, seems like our mission today was a success. Look, old phone. This spider is acting weird. It's been going in circles for a while now. Has it gone crazy because its food has escaped? This female spider expended a lot of energy during the fight, so it must be hungry. Look, it's purposefully gathering the earthworms together. Ugh, why does it look like it's eating soybean paste noodles? Why are you looking at me? Its injuries aren't severe. But I don't think we're able to catch it. Relax, you haven't seen anything yet. Light injury, mild injury. Sister Tang Tang. The female spider is still very strong. Let's play the long game instead. Don't worry, Xiao Peng. Now it can't run away. That's a Lord Halo. It's a bird-type Lord. Monster name, Blood-Eyed Bearded Vulture. Extremely strong monster level, 42 Lord tier monster grade, normal monster condition, healthy calm monster ability, power of wind LV3 strengthened stomach LV2 monster attribute, wind monster weakness, 1, electric type 2, fire type 3, metal type 4. Dark type, requirements for promotion to excellent grade, 1, Dark Evolution 2. Divine Evolution 3. Blood Evolution. Be careful, everyone. This Lord tier was probably attracted by the man-eating earthworm. This Sud Lord female spider is distracting it now. As long as we don't provoke it, there won't be any danger. Huh? Instead of attacking the female spider, why is it bowing its head instead? This goes against the nature of birds. It's mourning for these monsters. Huh? Wait, Sister Tang Tang, why is it mourning? Because it watched too many movies. I think it was Priest. And then there was V for Vendetta and Hannibal. There were too many, I can't remember. Don't tell me, is this Lord tier monster yours? Haha, we ladies need to have some self-defense methods when we're outside. What kind of self-defense method is this? Right now, I wouldn't even be surprised if you told me that my grandpa's familiar is a dragon. This rascal with its bad habit again. What bad habit? This is a rare lower tier familiar, so we should learn more about its habits. It thinks it's a scavenger and can only eat carrion instead of hunting live prey, so it's adjusting its mentality right now. Adjusting its mentality? It can do that? This female spider isn't for you to eat. Wound it severely and bring it back with us. Not for eating? This pseudolord was conquered just like that? This is just too easy. Rip off its leg tendons. Now it can't escape, miss. Your familiar is really strong. Well, we'll be taking this female spider with us, Director Fong, okay? So our mission is accomplished. Flamescans.org, I guess? Gao Peng's Villa. Heavily injured, mobility impaired, monster name, horrifying, violent female spider, pseudolord, promotion to lord, required ingredients, 0.5 kilograms of perfect stone, earth core, and flowing earth marrow serum. There's only one option in its grade promotion column, which means that it only has one option to promote. Maybe because it lost a significant amount of potential, its evolution path is lacking, not to mention that I've never heard of these ingredients before. Looks like this female spider won't be of any use to me. Sister Tang Tang, do you want this female spider? Why would I want a spider? It's so damn ugly. If you don't like it, give it to your grandpa as a test subject. I wasn't talking about you. Our Stripey is the best. It's already so late, Sister Tang Tang. Why don't you stay for dinner? Maybe next time. I still need to find somebody to settle this female spider. Master. What? What's wrong? Eat pork ribs. There are no pork ribs left at home. Do you think I can create pork ribs out of thin air? Dummy. Interesting. Come, dummy. Come here if you're done washing up. Is this something delicious Master prepared for me? Although I'm just a skeleton and can't eat anything, Master still didn't forget me. It doesn't taste bad? Seems like the temperature level is nothing to dummy. Then, I guess we don't need to buy ingredients for cooking pork rib soup anymore? Come and have some soup. A new journey is about to begin. Yuzhou. Sir, we're about to land in Yuzhou. We've arrived. Yuzhou Airport. Okay, I understand. Yes, I know. I'll talk to you later. So this is Yuzhou Airport? It doesn't look any different than the airport in Chang'an, only that the technology here is better. Teacher is caught up with something and can't come pick us up, but he has already made arrangements with the company. We can head straight over there. Did something happen? It's nothing serious, don't worry. So this trivial monster is the one that interrupted my reunion with my grandson, huh? Chairman, it's dangerous here. We should take cover. White. Finish it fast. I still need to go meet my grandson. Tell them to be careful. The corpse of a monster of this level is very valuable. Logistic team. Hurry up. The alloy cables are ready. Tell the Blue Monkey team to get ready. Blue Monkey team, task completed. Start dragging. Again, this is all we can see. There's a mysterious fog every time. We can't see the scene of the battle. That old man G sure is sneaky. Southern Sky Group. This way, please. There's a large lounge for familiars on the left. Monster name, White Demon Plant, monster level, 34. Okay. Putting a lower tier plant familiar on guard duty? What a waste. Let's go, we'll wait inside. Just treat